board Vivek Nirmal, who's the Joint Managing Director and CEO of the company. Great to have you with us on board. The single-digit top-line growth, that has continued. What has been your volume growth this quarter?
Our volume growth was basically around more than 25%, but it was also offset by the reduction in milk prices. Overall, as the milk is surplus and the commodity prices are down, so around 16 to 17% of the net realization is also down. Hence, our overall volume growth, is around 25%. But since it is offset by the lower milk prices, since we have achieved a overall growth of around 9% against last year.
Now your margins have been strong. Can you tell us what has aided your margins? Will you aim to go to double-digit margins in the near future?
See, Prabhat's Vision 2020, we clearly talks about increasing the consumer business, and the whole thesis is about improving the gross margins. We are also seeing the improvement in gross margins quarter on quarter, year on year. And as the consumer business grows, definitely we are intending for a double-digit margin. Right now, if we see the margin growth is basically due to increase in our consumer portfolio. Our products like cheese have been growing, paneer have been growing, curd have been growing, and plus milk prices also have been lower. So all these factors have contributed towards higher margins.
Has the drop in milk prices been majorly responsible for the margin expansion, and what's the drop that you've seen?
Milk prices have dropped. The drop in milk prices actually, I would say, is definitely a contributor. But these milk prices are stable since last 6 to 9 months. They are at the level where they are right now. So that is definitely a contributor as compared to the last year. But also increase in the consumer portfolio and value-added products especially has also been the contributor.
What was the percentage of contribution and growth seen in your value-added products?
So the percentage contribution of value-added products right now is around 75%, and some of our powder volumes have reduced actually. But against that, our business of condensed milk has grown, our business of cheese has grown, our business of paneer and curd. These 4 categories have seen major growth.
And what is the, you observing with the shift to unorganized to organized?
See, unorganized accounts of around 65% in the overall industry, and that percentage is fast shifting. So it is not standard across the country. You will see in urban areas the percentage of organized is pretty higher. It could be as high as 50 to 60%, whereas in the rural areas it is as low as around 15-20%. But one trend which is seen is overall it is shifting. And it is shifting towards not only milk in pouches, which obviously remains the largest category, but also it's shifting towards buying packaged dairy products, which earlier used to be prepared at home. So right now it could be pegged somewhere around 65%, which is unorganized. But we see the trend which is reducing every year.
And finally, can you tell us a little bit about your plans to expand your franchisee outlets? Are you planning on launching any new products?
So, Prabhat, as a part of its increasing its consumer footprint, we for consumer business we are largely focused in Maharashtra, and the ambition is to become the largest dairy player in the state, to become the largest dominant player in this region, for which we are getting a franchisee route. It's Prabhat Goodness Zones. We have launched them before 2 quarters. And since now we have a whole big basket of products like milk, ghee, dahi, paneer, shrikhand, lassi, buttermilk, milkshakes and all. So that definitely is getting a good traction. Till now we have more than 25 goodness zones which have been started in the past quarter. These are ideally started in taluka places, district places. We are not targeting bigger cities like Mumbai and Pune for that, but this is getting a good traction in smaller places. The target is to reach at least 100 by end of this year. A lot of homework has been done, and we are pretty hopeful to reach our target of around 100 goodness zones this year, and this is entirely in Maharashtra. The overall ambition is to have 500 Prabhat Goodness Zones and Prabhat Express Shoppies across Maharashtra, which will give us a top line of at least 500 crores per annum.
Thanks much for taking time out and joining in with the latest on your earnings as well as growth going forward.